What's up everyone, it's Sam here with OC Foil, and in today's video you join us again doing another tech talk. Today we're going to go over the Flite Mercury Racing Impeller. We're going to do a little unboxing, we're then going to show you how to install it, and then we're going to give you our honest feedback of riding it. So if that interests you, stick around to the end of the video. Unboxing the Flite Mercury Racing Impeller, you'll notice that it is really well packaged. So what we're going to do, just slide it out of the first packaging, and then you're greeted with Flite Mercury Racing. Looks super cool. And then if we go ahead and undo this, you have your installation guide, manual, etc., which we'll go over that in a second. And then you are greeted with your beautiful race impeller. Inside here you have a little silk bag, and that has your 13mm thin wall socket wrench. If I could actually get it open. And then that is going to be obviously what you're going to need to get your nut off, which obviously should have your current impeller secured nice and tight. And then you get a couple of extra pins for your impeller and a couple of extra bolts. So yeah, really well designed bit of packaging. Installation of the Mercury impeller is super easy. What you're going to do is you're going to take the cone off, which is actually reverse thread. So you take that off by spinning it off, and then it just comes off like so. Pop that down on your bench or whatever you have available. You're then going to get your 13mm thin wall socket. Go ahead and undo that nut, and then what you're going to do is just pull this off. What you'll find is I actually just swapped the race impeller over for this one, but you may want to get a towel to help pull this off because these blades are extremely sharp. I just put that on lightly for the purpose of today's video. And then obviously what you do is you get your Mercury impeller, slide that on, make sure the pin behind lines up, which I haven't done very well, so that didn't go on very easily. Let's see, let's do that again. There we go. Give it, just give it a bit of a click, just like so. There we go. Get your nut, pop that back on, and then you obviously want to tighten that with your 13mm, but for today's video I'm just going to do this. Pop it back on, spin it tight, and then honestly I don't like to go too tight with this because if you ever get seaweed stuck in your jet, which is actually very rare, and you need to get it out while you're in the ocean, because once it gets cold it actually tends to tighten up a little bit anyway. It's then a little easier to get undone when you're out in the ocean versus over tightening and then not being able to get it undone when you're out there. So yeah, that's a little tip for today. Comparison of the two impellers is actually, I suppose they're very similar. However, what you notice is that the angle or the swoop of the race impeller is definitely more aggressive, so it's obviously going to cut through the water a little quicker. You can tell this is a little bit more kind of flat. This is definitely more aggressive. The angle is definitely steeper on this. Shape of the blades, very similar. Pretty much the same size, although maybe these look like they might be just a little bit bigger, I would say. Yeah, you definitely notice that right on the corner of the blade. It's definitely more, it's definitely a tighter shape versus kind of more of a round, flatter shape with the regular one. But yeah, overall same size, just more aggressive with the race impeller. So you might be thinking to yourself, okay, so I just got my new Jet 2, spent a bunch of money on it, and now, you know, there's another impeller or an additional upgrade to purchase for your jet. So you're probably asking or wondering, hey, Sam, is it worth it? Absolutely. This impeller is fantastic, and I'll tell you why. On the regular impeller, I get up about on about gear 6 or 7. With the race impeller, you get up on gear 3, gear 4, no problem at all. And then you can also ride a couple of gears slower than your regular impeller. Actually makes getting up a lot easier for larger guys, and then also gets up a lot quicker if you're kind of a newbie and you're struggling to get to your feet with this impeller, because it takes just a little bit longer than the traditional prop. The race impeller just gets up and goes straight away. I would attribute this because of that angle of the blade. And then, yeah, just overall design. Obviously, Mercury Racing know what they're doing when it comes to boats, and Flite partnered with them for this one, now being underneath the Brunswick Corporation, and they've just made a beautiful, fantastic product right here. For surfing, it's actually really good as well. Actually, the Jet's really good for surf. It's not as good as the folding prop, but if you're someone who wants to catch boat wake or get behind you know, a nice rolling wave, the race impeller is really good because it's really instant once you get off the wave and then power back on. And then of course, what it's actually designed for is racing. So it has a really good top end. It actually gets quicker the quicker you go. I've actually topped it out at like 25 miles an hour. I'm not really a race guy. You might be looking for other answers from other people for that, but yeah, it gets up, it goes, and it's certainly a very quick prop. 360 USD, I believe, so it's a no-brainer, especially if you have a Jet 2. This is definitely an upgrade I would totally recommend. Yeah, we absolutely love it. We'll actually link a clip here right now in a second of how quick it takes to get to our feet with using a Flow 1100 245, popping up on about a gear 3 or 4, and yeah, it just pops right out the water super quick. Yeah, definitely a good addition to your Jet 2 quiver. Usually review videos, we touch base on maybe a drawback or a downside, but for this video, there really isn't any drawback for the race impeller. Again, no brainer if you have a Jet 2, it's going to improve the efficiency, it's going to improve getting up to your feet quicker. It's better for getting off of the wave after you've surfed a wave. You're going to be able to get a quicker speed out of your jet. And again, for 360 USD, it kind of makes no sense why you wouldn't just add one of these to your cart if you're buying a Jet 2 or if you already own one. We have them in stock at ocfoil.com. You can purchase them directly through our website. You can also contact us for any questions regarding Fliteboard, and we're more than happy to help. Service, lessons, you name it, we do it all here in Southern California. Thanks again for watching another YouTube video. We're going to try and pump out more of these throughout the rest of the year. If you have liked this video, please like, please share, please subscribe, and hope to see you on the water. Chew!